Why isn't it working? I don't...
Is that thing plugged into that thing?
Yes. It's reading. In my stuff. It's there.
Nope, we're on.
Well, now I
We're good.
don't want to do anything.
Oh. Good morning.
I'm just going to say it's your effect. You're always saying how you test gravity everywhere you go.
There is probably a stronger electromagnetic field around me, which causes technology to break.
The audio gods have smiled upon us.
Seriously, Nick, I agree, because sometimes...
Blake says he worked 11 hours yesterday.
Ew. I only worked 5. It was kind of nice. I worked 5, and I had no kids.
Keep
We
it
had
down
a teacher
in
work
there.
day.
Good morning, speaking people. Good morning, Unlimited Rabbit. Hello, Sam and Jessie. Hello, everyone. Very well, very well. Success. Yes, it's working. Yes, yes, yes. Well, let's see. Let me get back up, see if we missed anything when we were off. Sam's just saying how much he hates Vikings.
You were going... Rah, 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 rah.
Tiny epic Vikings.
I was commenting how nice it must have been that you can't hear my cough.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, the problem is you didn't scroll up, so that was probably while we were still trying.
No, I was at the bottom. I was at the bottom when everybody started saying, "Yeah, it works, working now." Because it was going click, 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 click. It was going up. I was at the bottom. All right.
Yeah, you don't really want me to write it on a whiteboard because I have terrible writing. Sam has good writing.
Zechariah and Elizabeth, just start writing it on a tablet. Okay, well, that's good. That's pithy. That's well done. Well, it's not exactly pithy, but... All right.
So let's try to start with good morning.
Good.
We're glad you're here.
Let's say good morning in the absolute most mean way you could possibly say good morning.
I'm not good at mean? Okay.
You're not good
It
at
has to be like a Shakespearean insult.
No, it doesn't.
That would be mean.
Like you could... Like German doesn't sound very nice.
Guten Tag.
No, that's good day. Guten Morgen. That's good morning.
Dobry den. That just makes me happy.
Dobre den? What is that?
Check.
What?
Dobry den, jak se máš?
That's what I need to do. I need to hire a Polish audio guy. A Czech one too.
Okay.
A Czech one too.
Check.
A Czech
Check
one,
one,
too.
two. That was good. That was good.
No, it wasn't. That was bad.
It's pretty good.
You'll have to use your own mute button now. That's right. Oh, Eric. Doesn't matter how spicy everybody in chat's being. Eric will one-up them.
That's why we're glad he's here.
Mm-hmm. The Audi came back just in time for an ad. LOL.
Sorry about that.
Was it an Audi ad?
That would have been funnier.
That might have been what he was saying. That was a dad joke, Sam. I know, Blake. The Czech one, too.
I know.
All right, so the light at the end of the tunnel. Feels like right now, a light at the end of the tunnel.
Don't even say it.
Because we have one more football game on Monday.
Of Aiden's.
Of Aiden's, yes.
Dante doesn't have any more football games to play in.
But now, since he, like so many of us, has a problem with saying no, he went straight from band season into drama season.
No, well, it's still band season.
No, it is not. Well, I guess, yeah,
He has
it
one
is.
more competition.
Oh, okay. So it's actually worse because he's not actually finished with one thing.
Right.
And he took on another. So, yeah.
It's banned. It's one thing.
Drama is not
No, he's
banned.
not drama. He is not in the drama club. He's not any part of the drama. He is playing
he is
the
literally
music.
part of the drama. Yes.
No.
You have to be with rehearsals because you have to be
Yes.
there to play the songs.
Music.
He's part of drama now.
No, music.
Period.
He's not part of drama. No.
He is part of the drama troupe. That,
He is playing in the musical Little Shop of Horrors in a couple of weeks. He's playing the trumpet, which is kind of interesting because he plays trumpet, trombone, French horn, and mellophone, all four. And he hasn't played his trumpet in a couple of years. So much so that he owns a really nice trumpet. We bought it. He loaned it to his friend, so his friend wouldn't have to use the school trumpet. And then he's like, hey, I'm going to play trumpet in the musical. I need my musical instrument back. And his friend was like, now I have to use the school one. So it was kind of funny.
He's definitely part of the drama, the Healy family drama.
Okay, there is a lot of that.
Always.
Doug, there is a lot of that. We have an additional kid this weekend.
Yep. Daphne's back from college.
We have an additional kid on top of that.
And Daphne's friend from the other side.
We should get them
is
to come
here.
down and say hi.
No.
She would freeze up so much. It would be so funny.
That would be like putting one of the Easter Island.
She would freeze up so
He would
much.
just. That's what she would be. The entire time.
It would be fun.
Musicals are fun. I am directing the music for a local musical next spring.
Whoa, that's cool. What one? What are you doing?
Better to have your kids involved in organized activities than the alternative.
I agree.
That's
That's
true.
why today we have opened up the house to the kids and their friends.
Yep.
They want to do like a movie marathon.
Yep.
And I said, happily, I'll cook lunch.
Yep.
You bring people over.
Yep.
And then you have to kick them out at 5 o'clock because we have a hockey game.
That's correct.
So-
Actually, before 5 o'clock.
Well, we like to be
When
there
does
at
it
about
start at
6.
It starts at 6?
Yeah, so we
Oh, then
5, it's fine.
4:30. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you
Once
come
upon
back.
a mattress. That's funny.
Once upon a mattress. That sounds adultish. Have you seen this musical?
Now I gotta look. Don't look it up on that one. That would be
I'm going to look it up. What's the difference between looking it up on
I don't
this
know.
digital device and that digital
don't know.
device? Nothing.
I bet it's the tale of, my prediction is Princess and the Pea.
No. You were right.
Was I?
A musical comedy based on the fairy tale The Princess and the Pea, featuring music by Mary Rogers and lyrics by Marshall Baer. The plot revolves around the meddling Queen Agravain, preventing her son, Prince Dauntless, from marrying until a suitable princess can be found, which happens with the arrival of the unconventional Princess Winifred. The musical includes elaborate songs, humor, and strong female leads.
Love it.
Making it a popular choice for stage productions.
Even without me looking it up, I was like, it's gotta be Princess and the Pea.
It doesn't have to be anything.
Well, it wasn't gonna be adult.
How do you know without looking up the title? You don't.
It's a musical.
They named those bad movies everything under the sun.
I'm just saying.
And it's Alexander that's directing it. Come on. I mean, I took 1 and 1 and I got 2.
I took 1 and 1 and I also got 2. I came up with a very innocent, obvious answer.
I'm just joking, Alexander.
That sounds fun. Wait, David said he played some games up above.
Yep, he said he played some games of Speakeasy.
Ooh.
And 3 games of Speakeasy, and he has the Old King's Crown on the table right now. The rulebook has been read. We're keeping it with the Shelf of Shame until the wife bought 2 more.
Oh dear. Well.
Keeping up. Oh,
Yeah, keeping up. That's funny.
All right, so then Alexander asks, how did you like Speakeasy? And David said, gameplay is fun, but tight. It's one of those games where you just can't do everything you want to.
Like
We like it, but set up as a chore. One of the better Lacerda games, though. That's good. See, Blake says, yes, many adult musicals exist. See, look, I seem innocent to one person.
I assumed it was Princess and the Pea. He assumed it was something naughty. So...
Well, he said he didn't say it was a kid's musical. At least with Dante, it was a high school musical. Which, by the way, those movies are... Anyway, he said it was a high school musical.
The musical.
He said it was a local musical. It could be anything local.
I mean, I get that.
Strider, why are you being so clingy this morning? Huh? Why are you being so clingy this morning? Huh?
Nick, those are all great musicals. Annie is one of my all-time favorites. Love Romeo and Juliet. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor.
Wait, Romeo and Juliet isn't a musical?
No, it's a community theater. It's a play. It's a theater production. Annie is one of my favorites. Other things I've seen live that I just loved. Annie was amazing. Mary Poppins was awesome. Young Frankenstein, I talk about it all the time. He will hate it. The musical was amazing. I laughed so hard, I think I broke my rib again. I've seen so many musicals that I love. I want to get Sam back to musicals, but the only problem is we'd have to go all the way to Spokane, and it just doesn't work. Or Seattle.
I don't mind going to see a musical. I don't like watching movie musicals. There's a difference.
I love seeing musicals live.
Theatrical productions are usually much more interesting to me than watching a movie. Because when I get bored with watching people dance around and sing, I can watch off the wings to see what's going on backstage sometimes. Which is one of the reasons why I loved sitting in those suboptimal seats when we went to go see, what was it, O?
Yeah.
And because we could see off stage.
Yeah.
We could see what they were doing backstage. And I was like, yeah, he's doing another flip in the air. Spectacular show, by the way. I get it. But it's like, after a while, you're like, oh, you're going to go flip in the air 15 million times again and then dive into the water like you did 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times before. So when I get bored watching shows like that, I can watch off, because I used to do that. I used to be part of Stage Crew, and that's a fun thing to watch.
And you're making fun of Dante.
I'm not making fun. That was not making fun. That was pointing out yet again.
No, there is
he
no
gets
rule
to break
breaking. He does
the
not.
rule
He
of
chooses,
doing one thing.
It is banned. He chose banned. No.
And band is like 6 different things.
But he's at the same amount of practice as Aiden is.
No, more than.
No.
I think so.
Aiden is there Monday through Thursday, 3 hours. Each day. Dante is there 2 days for night practice, 3 hours. So, Aiden does more. I don't want to hear it.
I don't know.
Greatest Showman, you did love that one.
Greatest Showman is a fantastic musical. I would agree with that, but
Phantom of the Opera.
I think
the first time I saw
more,
it, I was shook. It was so good.
For me, that is more of the caliber of the cinematography and the music and the lyrics and the acting. All of it is good. For me, this is just my personal experience. You're going to disagree with me, blah, 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 blah.
I am.
Musicals usually have good singers that are lackluster actors and actresses. Because they can sing very well, but they may not be able to act very well.
Okay, so here's
acting while you're singing is a difficult thing to do. I just don't enjoy it.
Okay, so here's the question. Oh, the first time I saw Wicked live, oh, golly gee, I can't even talk about that. That was so amazing.
I'm sure you could find a way to talk about it.
Chicago, another great musical. Oh, I could go on this topic. This is a good topic. This is a good topic.
Yeah.
Hey, no, what did you just say that I was going to say? What did you say that I was going to say?
Musicals suck.
No, that's not what I was going to say. That's not what I was going to say. I forgot.
No, I mean, I was saying that it's usually it's because the people that they get are good singers, but not necessarily good actors.
Okay.
And it's hard for you to act.
That's exactly what I was
while
going
you're
I got it.
singing.
I'm crisscrossing my fingers, so I'll remember. Do you feel that actors of a different era were better at singing and acting at the same time?
Yes, absolutely. However, I also get bored to tears with old movies because they're just not as exciting.
I was just thinking we should do Singing in the Rain.
Oh, no.
Daphne and Dante, this is funny. Okay, so I talk about this a lot. My kids end up thinking alike a lot, like all the time. And then they start
They're
giggling
very
on
much
this.
like twins.
They really are. Okay, so first, anyway, the two of them are, and Daphne said to me about a week ago, we should watch Singing in the Rain. And then Dante said, like 4 days after that, we haven't watched Singing in the Rain in a long time. And I'm like, I swear you do.
Ugh. All right. I am
morning,
going
Dustin.
to. Hello, Vanessa. Good morning.
And good morning, Vanessa.
Chicago has a terrible story with unlikable main characters, but the music is fantastic.
The music is so good.
P.T. Barnum was a problematic person.
And the movie
kind of
glorifies
glorifies him.
Right.
All right. Understood.
It's still a good music. It's fun.
I don't know. I think that P.T. Barnum. I don't. Here's the thing. There are people in history who did great things and who possibly even at the same time did horrible things.
Yes. Truth.
Glorifying the good things that they did doesn't necessarily mean that they should be overshadowed by the bad things. Now, of course, how bad was the bad things? That matters a lot. But I get what you're saying because people do bad things all the time. And so when you glorify somebody, you might be what's the word? Inadvertently glorifying the bad stuff that they did as well. For me, when I watched that movie, and I don't know P.T. Barnum's life, I haven't read his autobiography or anything like that, but when he decided to step on his wife and his kids to go with what's her face, I absolutely I hated the movie the first time I watched it. Hated it.
Right, because of that.
Because of that.
Yep,
now
agree.
it might be truthful. It might it might be,
It might or might not be. It's
might be whatever. I don't know his life. But that part of the movie when he stepped out on his wife, I was done with liking him as a character at that point. But it doesn't change the fact that it was a good musical.
Right.
Now, you go on to say, Blake, that Hugh Jackman is a good singer, yes. But he's not a versatile singer. He was good in Greatest Showman because it was made for him, but sucked in Les Mis because he's not versatile in his singing. Do you agree with that? I don't.
I didn't see the movie production of Les Mis with Hugh Jackman.
You didn't? I can't believe it!
No, I've seen Les Mis on stage.
Oh, well, put a rose on your nose.
Yes. Emily beat Doug last night.
I will
Actually,
say, yeah,
Doug
I know
says
that.
Trent.
I will say this. The only reason I have seen Les Mis is because Hugh Jackman was in it, in the movie. That's the only reason. Period. So, like him or not, you can thank him that he has spread
Yeah, absolutely.
because of his effect in being a tremendously good actor. Hello, Dustin. Good to see you. Alexander says, you are correct. Good singers don't always know how to convey authentic performances and emotional delivery. It's not easy in the media.
It is not easy.
Broadway actually cares more about acting ability than singing ability, whereas operas can be more about singing ability than acting. Speaking of musicals, Emily trounced me in our first play of Luthier last night. I don't know that it was a trouncing, Doug. You sent me that. It was like 10, 12 points, something like that. It wasn't a trouncing. Seemed like it was a pretty close thing. I liked him in Les Mis, but Russell Crowe, on the other hand, yeah. Russell Crowe, I think, is a good actor. Not that great of a singer, though. You think old movies are boring, or just old musicals?
That's a good question.
Just old musicals.
So we can watch It's a Wonderful Life this year.
I don't like It's a Wonderful Life. It's not that I find it, well, no, actually, I do find it boring, but I've seen it too many times. And so there's no...
Miracle at Morgan's Creek, then.
Miracle what? What is that?
Miracle at Morgan's Creek, the one with it's comedic, it's political, it's...
No. I don't know what it is. You like weird movies. And the quirkier they are, the more you like them. I don't understand it. That's why you love Young Frankenstein so much. It's so strange and weird, and it's literally dry bone humor.
It's like Spaceballs.
No! There's so much physical comedy in Spaceballs. So much.
There's so much in Young Frankenstein.
No, it's not the same. Not the same at all. Not even close. Do you think White Christmas is boring? White Christmas is sentimental because of the tie to the military that it has, for me. So, here's the thing. If you say...
You will get ostracized from our church.
Oh, I know I will. Pastor will call me in for counseling. But... See, for me, when somebody says, hey... Let's watch a Christmas movie. The first one that comes to mind, A Christmas Story. Period. Ralphie and the glowing sex in the front window. That's and you have to watch the movie to know what that means. So I'm not being naughty. Gleaming sex in the front window. Yeah. But that's what I think of as a Christmas movie. I don't go back to Miracle on 34th Street and the old claymation.
Okay, I skip all the claymation.
Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman. Yes, I watched those as a movie, as a kid. And yeah, as a kid, I enjoyed them, but I don't want to go back and watch that stuff anymore. I'm like, why are we watching this? This is literally a waste of time. We could go watch another Christmas movie and it would be much more fun to watch. Santa Claus.
With Tim Allen, the Santa Claus.
Yes, that Santa Claus.
One of the best.
Those
are
good. I don't mind Christmas movies. I don't. But the older ones, they're good if I want to take a nap because they will absolutely put me to sleep. Absolutely. I could be chocked full of caffeine, coffee, and energy drinks. And I would still fall asleep with some of those movies. It's just the way it is. She won. That's a trouncing. No, that's not how it works.
Luke says I would probably like the old Harvey movies. I don't like the old Harvey movie. Harvey movie is the one with his imaginary friend that's a big... I watched it twice. I don't remember liking it.
David Brownlee has put me in a box.
Presentism.
An attitude toward the past dominated by present-day attitudes and experiences.
Presentism.
You go too far, sir.
Please use it in a sentence.
No, that's what he's saying is that...
You need to be focused on where you are now.
No, you don't need to be. That's what presentism does. Mm-hmm. They take their present experiences and apply their... thinking now on old things. You don't appreciate old things for how good they were back when they were old. So he's putting me in a box, is what he's doing.
Wait, Eric says he's being ignored. Are you on live chat? You are.
Yes, I am on live chat.
Eric, we would not ignore you. What did you say? I didn't see anything come up. I didn't see it.
The Beatles and ABBA musical movies are good.
Yes.
Have you seen them?
I've seen all the Beatles movies. I haven't seen like in the documentaries.
No, the musicals.
Oh yeah.
I haven't.
I saw the ABBA one. I didn't see the Beatles one live. I saw the ABBA one.
There's two reasons why I haven't seen the Beatles musical. Number one,
it's the Beatles.
It's the Beatles.
Number two.
And number two, it's a musical. Those are the two reasons
That's
why
probably-
I haven't
that's
watched
probably true.
and literally the same.
Have
thing
you
could
ever
be
seen
said
Mamma
about
Mia?
No. It was made into a movie, wasn't it?
It was made into a movie. Did you watch it in a movie?
I didn't watch it in the movie. I may have seen it because I don't remember who, but some female in my life wanted to watch it.
Right. Catherine
in the
probably, but I
past.
think she's watched Mamma Mia.
Maybe. And I've watched it because of that, not because I chose it. A musical about a Greek wedding is not something that I'm...
Based on ABBA songs from the 60s. It's great.
That's even worse.
I used to teach an English lesson in the Czech Republic based on ABBA music.
See? You have another reason to be happy.
What did I say that made you mad?
No, you have another reason to be happy. You haven't had to endure Jessie's lessons on how to speak English based on
music.
ABBA music. There's another thing for you to be thankful about, everyone. I for one, am very thankful. And she's my wife. Anyway, let's see.
It makes great teaching.
Old musicals are old for a reason. See?
Because they were made a long time ago, is what somebody else said.
Because, yeah, they're old because they're old.
Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie.
No, it is not. If somebody just said
Luke
that...
said it. Luke Shira said it.
Luke Shira said it for a reason. And
No, you missed it. One more
I'm
down.
going to get to it, don't worry.
No, it's farther
And
down.
as soon as I get to it, guess what I'm going to do?
You're gonna...
Delete it.
No, you're not.
I'm going to delete it. I'm not going to delete him. I'm going to delete the...
Don't you dare.
No, we don't have room for fake news here on
Don't
Flipside.
you dare.
Hashtag fake news.
Scroll down. I can't see anything.
I'll get there. Games being played. See you later, Vanessa. She's been gone for a while now. She wanted to trouncing. Do you think White Christmas is boring? We already got that. She just probably likes the old Harvey movies.
I don't like those.
What are the old Harvey movies?
They're a movie about a guy who sees a giant 6-foot bunny, kind of imaginary, in his life, and he drinks, and I don't want to. Scrooged is good.
Everyone loves Young Frankenstein. I don't.
Who said that?
You're wrong.
Who said that?
Alexander.
You are correct.
Gene Wilder would always joke and say his name is Wilder for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, I get that, and I like a lot of Gene Wilder stuff, but Young Frankenstein was, in my opinion, some of his worst things, because it was too dry, too dumb, too stupid. And it's really not Gene Wilder's fault, it's the people who wrote the script. Yes, they are old because they were made long ago.
So now people are talking about some of the best Christmas movies. A Christmas Story, Elf, Christmas Vacation.
Lethal Weapon is still the best Christmas movie.
Scrooged.
That is incorrect. Got to tour the Christmas Story house in Cleveland this summer. That was hilarious.
I know, you
would
sent me
love to be
pictures.
there.
That was so cool.
Christmas Story is the greatest. You are correct. Don't forget Elf. Elf is good.
Elf,
I don't
love
mind
Elf.
But I will say that
I
Elf
love
is
Smiling.
like...
Smiling's my favorite.
Yeah. I
That's
will
like
say
me.
that Elf kind of... It can rub people the wrong way just because of... I can't remember his name right now.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. And Will Ferrell is like one of those guys where I think you either love him or you hate him. He's very polarizing as far as his comedic style. But there's a lot of movies that I've watched with him in it that I've enjoyed. The Daddy's Home 1 and 2, those are both funny movies because of how him and Marky Mark what's his name? Mark
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg. How they play off of each other. It's really funny. And then you throw in the guy from Third Rock from the Sun, and it just gets better and better and better. Christmas Floodgate. I like Christmas Vacation better than Christmas Story. All right, I like a Christmas Vacation is another staple. That is one that gets watched every Christmas season.
Yep. I have a list.
December.
We watch all of them.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. Alexander is making the point that you like to make. We haven't had time to be thankful in November before we skip to December.
That is absolutely correct. Don't.
Halloween's over. I'm ready for the
thankful.
tree.
No.
I keep trying.
No. I still love Scrooge with Bill Murray. Bill
Yeah,
Murray
that's a
is
great
a good
one.
one. That is good. It's amazing, but in a different way than Christmas Story. That is also correct. The actress that plays Aunt Bethany in Christmas Vacation was the original voice of Betty Boop. I knew that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
The one that like prays
Yeah.
and sings the national anthem instead of praying.
She was the original. That's awesome.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. But he stands up. I'm not a fan of Young Frankenstein or other Mel Brooks movies I've seen. They are okay, not great.
Who is that?
That's David. Captain, I'm going to disagree with everything you say.
I think you're wrong, David. I agree with you a lot, but I think you're wrong on that
Okay,
one.
I will say this. Mel Brooks movies are super on a not the, but a spectrum. He has really funny movies. And then he has really stupid movies.
Did you ever see Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yes, I quote that all the time. That's one of the greats. Along with Blazing Saddles and Spaceballs. Then you get to, like, what was it? The History of the World, where it's good to be the king. And that whole thing, it's like, gross, man. It's like, that's not funny. That's disgusting. But, so it's like Mel Brooks's comedic spectrum is just way too wide. And Young Frankenstein is that way out in left field.
Bird Games in the background said they watched and played Clue last night.
I'm not putting you in a box agreeing with you. Folks describing historical figures as problematic are frequently failing to see them as a product of their own time.
Oh, that's actually a good observation. Yeah.
Now I understand what you're saying. Okay, cool. The other, you should have said it with the others. That would have been better. But I get what you're saying now. You don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Because especially if what they did was super, I would dare to imagine that if we knew everything there was to know about every single person, every single historical figure that's in our history books, if we knew everything that they absolutely did,
we'd be disgusted at our society.
In some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
So it's just one of those things where you've got to understand, taking the wheat from the tares. There's
What? I have never heard that expression. Ever.
No, it's a.
Did you just make it up?
No, it's the chaff and the tares, and the wheat is the good stuff that grows.
Yes.
The tares are all of the weeds and all of the nastiness and you gotta learn how to take the weeds out so that the wheat can grow. The wheat can grow.
I've never heard that expression. Ever.
Being a product of the time doesn't mean they shouldn't be called out for being problematic, but that's all I'll say on the matter because this could easily go south. Well, again, I'm not gonna let it go south. And if anybody tries to take it further south, there's that. And since Tom isn't here, I will bring the band hammer because that's not what we do here on the channel. However, I do have the right to say that what if we turn that same magnifying glass on you, Blake?
Wait,
or
stop.
no, just or me, or her, or anybody. That level of magnification is never fair because it puts outside of the spectrum anything else that you could have done well.
Right. I can only hope
That's
that
what we'll leave it.
in my future, when I am on to better places and
Just
onto
because
eternity,
people have made mistakes
I'm
in the
hoping that
past,
people will only remember my positives.
just because
'cause I've
people
made
have
some
made
big mistakes.
just because people have made mistakes in the past, it doesn't mean that you have the right to shine a spotlight on them for all to see. That's not cool. It just isn't.
All right,
Not to say that it shouldn't be done in some places, but it should not be our goal in life. That's all I'm
Okay,
going to say.
carry on.
Yes, we will.
Micah
where'd
says
it go?
she played solo games of Sagrada and lost.
Micah! Solo games of Sagrada and lost both. Aww. Board games in the background. Favorite board game movie and watched for Halloween Clue. Favorite board game movie. Halloween Clue? Oh, for Halloween Clue. Oh,
Yes, they watched the movie Clue. As
Oh,
a favorite
that's what I'm
board
saying.
game movie.
Oh, okay.
And watched for hell. They
Understood.
watched the movie Clue last night.
Didn't Tim Curry, didn't he play in that?
I
Didn't
don't
Tim
know
Curry
if
play
I've seen
in
it.
the Clue movie? I thought he did. Gene Wilder, or Jen Wilder, wrote the script for Young Frankenstein. Well, then it is his fault. Sorry, Gene. You just threw yourself under the bus. Beatles equals across the universe. What does that even mean? Eric said it so it could be a figment of his medication. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, he'll explain it maybe. David says the attitudes of the past are problematic. It's incorrect to place those failings on the shoulders of individuals. Instead, celebrate how society is improving with iterations. That's a cool way to say it. Captain Contrarian. I'm done with this conversation because I don't want to go over and around. Okay, good, cool. I'm not contrarian. Yes, you are. Come on, Jessie, it's in the Bible. Yes, it is. We enjoy Sagrada as well. Maybe we'll have to play that on the cruise.
I'm in.
That's a good one.
I love Sagrada.
There is none good, no, not one, someone once said. They did indeed, Doug. In the United States, history tends to get caught with a positive spin, and the negative stuff, even if it's important, tends to get glossed over. Well, I mean, take it this way. I generally refuse to do negative stuff on the channel. I don't want to do it. And the reason I don't want to do it is because I can convey that I don't like a game by simply not covering it. I don't have to stand here and shine a light on it and say this game sucks because of this, and this. All I have to do is go, nope, I'm not going to do that. And then I tell my audience, look, we're going to only cover games that we enjoy on various levels. And if we don't cover it, that tells you one of two things. We haven't played it, or we don't like it. That's it. You don't have to shine a light on negativity to convey that something is negative. Clue is also Emily's favorite. She remembers watching all the endings in Seattle theaters when it came out. There were different endings?
I guess so.
Oh,
I didn't
that's
know that.
interesting. Across the Universe is the Beatles musical. Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what it was called. I really don't like the Beatles. And again, that's just... They were great for what they did. They are before my time.
It was something I listened to a lot growing up because my parents were listening to it. I mean, I was born to a Beatles song.
And this is a good way. David put it well. We agree we should not overlook problematic past. It's our lesson and warning, but it won't change. Yes. Those who forget the past, as Churchill once said, are doomed to repeat it. And I don't even know for sure that Churchill originated. I think he was also quoting somebody, but I'm not sure. No negative. Why am I here? You are the little...
That's what he says. That's what he's trying to say.
You are the little drop of negativity in the flip side. So
We are grateful you are here.
you're the spoonful of castor oil that makes the medicine go down.
That won't make the medicine go down. It'll make the medicine come up.
You are our lesson and warning. Oh, that's great. That's great. Clue had 3 endings, as I recall.
I didn't know that. I don't know that I've actually ever seen it.
No, I don't think I have either. Bushman is the sliver in the palm tree of life.
See, I read that as silver.
It's
I was like,
because
oh, that's nice.
you're dyslexic.
I know, but I totally read
That's
it
why
as
you
silver.
read it as silver.
I know, I'm not disagreeing with that. I thought that was a very nice thing to say, Duck.
He's the silver in the palm of knife.
Yes, I thought that was a very nice thing.
Okay, yeah, that's true, Blake, and that's another reason why we don't do it.
Yeah.
I'd rather get views being positive than getting views being a tragedy vampire.
Right.
That's exactly why.
Palm.
Palm, as in your hand. Oh, really? I thought I was.
Palm of life.
I was thinking. Wow, he's the only sliver in the palm tree of life, because he's never been to a palm tree before, because palm trees have a great number of slivers in them.
I read it as tree.
In the tree of life.
Palm. I read it as palm tree.
Castor oil? That's the nicest thing you've ever said about me, Sam. No, it's not.
That's funny. You guys make me laugh so much. I have no idea how much.
All right, so you only got to play one game this week.
I didn't get to play.
You only got to play one game this week.
Anything.
No, you did. We played Battle of Hoth. And
I didn't
you
get to
whooped
play.
me yet once again.
I didn't get to play anything this week. This has been kind of a crazy week.
How many times?
Wait, we were talking about. No, I'm going to get us back on topic here. We were talking about the light at the end of the tunnel. Football season is ramping up. That led us to musicals, and then we sidetracked. But the good news is Dante drives himself. We're not going into that. Dante drives himself. And
I don't know if that's completely good news.
it is. It's good news. Dante drives himself. So we're done driving that one around. We just have one more to drive around, and his season is slowing down. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. We're not going to be as busy.
He might. I don't know if he has, but he might get called up to practice with
Right,
varsity
you told me
while they go through their playoffs.
David Brownlee says you should have had Flux on your nope list.
But speaking of negative reviews, you really should have had Flux on your nope list. Well, here's the thing. I haven't played Flux in decades. I mean, quite literally, it's been decades, I think, since I've played Flux. And it just isn't on my radar anymore. I don't usually think about Flux unless I see it in a store, or if I see it somewhere online, or if I'm scrolling, trying to build a top 10 list and I see it and I throw up a little bit in my mouth and then I keep going. But it didn't make the list because I just don't think about it anymore. Same thing is true with Battle of Gods that JT had on his list. We both played that game and we both had the same reaction to it, of it being, oh man, this was disappointing. But it just kind of left. It's just not on my radar anymore. Which is strange because Ole Steinitz is a great designer. And that's one of his, it looks really good. It's got great miniatures. I like the graphic design of it. Everything looked really good. And the fact that Ole Steinitz designed it was a reason that I really wanted to play it. And then we played it and we're like, ugh.
Did we play it?
No.
Oh, you and
This is-
JT.
me and JT played it on the cruise.
I'm like, I don't remember this.
And it was just, and it just kind of dropped off the ledge.
You're
at
like,
that
nope.
point. I played Flux last week. Cool. And now we're fighting David because I love Flux. I spoke first, so that makes Blake Cavany the contrarian. Ha ha! Yeah. And I mean, speaking of negative reviews, that's the second negative list that JT and I have done. In almost what?
I don't know.
Almost a year.
According to your channel, it has 961 videos.
No. Yeah, I got that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
The lists.
The lists that
You
we've
haven't
done.
done negatives.
We've
You
only
don't-
done 2 of them, and that was the second. I'm just not, and frankly, it's not getting a whole lot more views than most of our
Right,
other.
and this is kind of how we are, though. We just don't really. I try not to focus on the negative in the world, unless I get down that negative path, which I can do.
Speaking of Battle of Hoth, though, I don't think the rebels have lost. In 6 scenarios, I think the rebels have won every single scenario. I don't know that, and if the Imperials have won, I think it's only 1. Because the first one that we played, I played the rebels because it looked like they had a serious disadvantage in the number of troops that were on the board. And so I wanted to take that handicap. And I think the rebels won that game. But I think after that, I switched to the Imperials, and I may have won 1 of the remaining 5. I think the rebels have won every single one of those games that we've played. I have to go back and check, but
I mean, maybe.
if you ask me my least favorite books, games, movies, etc., I can't answer because why would I think about things I don't like?
That's actually true. I can tell you my favorite books. You ask me my least favorite books, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. These aren't necessarily our least. These weren't necessarily our least.
No, your
favorite
no point
games.
wasn't your least.
They were just games that after one play, we were like, nah, don't want to play these games anymore. And it's not really least favorite. It's just usually there's just like 1 or 2 things about the game that were just complete turnoffs for us.
Was that like? Did you like Sand Art the first time you played it?
I didn't mind it.
Okay.
I didn't mind it, so it didn't make the list because Sand Art is a fine game.
It is a nice game.
But it's just not one that I want to come back to.
Right, I agree. It's funny because Dante loved that.
Yeah,
game.
that's what I'm saying. And I think that Dante and I are not the same kind of gamer. So for him to like it and for me to like be whatever, that tracks.
We're not the same as our kids in our choice of games.
No, not even close.
Bomb Busters is what they will play. Bomb Busters. Bomb Busters.
Apparently,
Bomb
the kids
Busters.
think Bomb Busters is the only board game in existence because we say, let's go to board game night. And
Daphne
they go,
will play Sagrada, Century Golem.
in between
Bomb
games of
Busters.
Bomb Busters, yes. Right, that's correct.
She'll play other games.
She'll speed through 1 or 2 games and then play Bomb Busters for the rest of the night. You
She
know
loves
this is true.
Flamecraft. But nobody ever wants to play with her.
Not true. I would play Flamecraft with her.
She always asks to play Flamecraft.
No, she does not. She always asks to play Bomb Busters. And I'm like, no thanks.
No, Bomb Busters she plays with her friends. Last time she was up, she's like, are we going to play Flamecraft? Are we going to play Flamecraft? I can't speak. I don't know what happened to my
hear
words.
that at all. She asked to play it. She asked us to bring it. And then she played Bomb Busters all night. I don't know what you're talking about. What in the world? Analyzing why you don't like something
I don't
might
get
be
into the psychological.
an opportunity for introspection and help you avoid future dislikes. That is true. What with games, if you dislike the first play, you're more likely to replay the game if it's a short game, whereas if the game is 3+ hours, you're not likely to replay it. That's not necessarily true. I knew after the first time I played Flip 7, I never wanted to play that game again. And that's a 15 to 20 minute game.
Did Far Away make your list?
Far Away, yes, it did. Far and Away made my list. Yes, absolutely did. And again, that's not a long game either. It's a 30, 40 minute game.
Oh,
Don't
God,
care.
you guys got to quit making me laugh. This guy makes me laugh and I cough for 10 minutes. Oh, my gosh, you're funny.
So other games that I played, I played Heat, and apparently Doug was nice enough to tell me that I completely screwed up that entire game. And
What did you do?
there were 2 corners where I totally screwed up the Legends movements,
Oh, no.
and
So you got to replay it.
It totally messed up the entire field.
Oh, dear.
And I would have come in second to last instead of last.
Oh.
And everybody else was just a complete jumble.
Oh, dear.
So that is what it is.
I guess you have to redo that one.
No, I'm not redoing that one. I don't do that.
Yeah, I didn't get to play much games this week.
But, yeah, because you've been working so much.
I did have something. It was actually a board game I bought at Goodwill last week.
You might be able to get... Wait, you don't have something stupid weird going on Monday, do you? You just have your regular split shift?
But I'm back at noon now.
Okay, well, that's fine. Well, we're going to do that. We'll play a game on Monday. I don't know what we'll play. We might play... I
think we could play something tonight or today while the kids are watching a movie. We could sit up on the table up there and play.
Yeah, maybe.
Something.
Maybe get through 3 scenarios of Battle of Hoth. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea right there.
Eric says screwed
Screwed
up.
up? Oh my, what a surprise.
And then follows up with
Screwed up? Cheated. No, I didn't. Believe me, I cheated and I came in last place? No, that's not how that works, Eric. But I will say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Just saying. That's how that goes. He was playing on brutal mode. Yeah.
I hear 3 of the kids. I don't hear the other one. I hope he got up.
Brutal mode.
He was awake.
So JT and I played Tokaido Duo and the Isle of Cats
I know. Slow it down so you don't.
Duel.
And how did those go?
They both went well. JT murdered me on both of them. There was a difference of 60 points in what do you call it when you total the numbers from the 2 soccer matches? Can't remember what it's called.
Differential?
No, it's a aggregate. There we go. In aggregate, he beat me by 60 points. You've never seen aggregates?
I don't know.
Aggregate scores?
I mean, maybe I used to watch
in tournaments,
soccer,
basically, yeah. And one team will play. I think the teams play everybody twice, and you take the score from both of the games and add them together. And so the aggregate score, if it was 2-1 over here, and then it was 3-4 over here, then it's 2 plus 3 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5. It's actually tied, and then you have to. Then there's like tiebreakers for that. But if it's like 2-1 over here, and this game over here, it's 1-3. So that means it's now 3-4. The person who scored the most goals in those 2 games is the winner. So it's aggregate scoring.
Aggregate score beat you by 60
points, yes. 30 in one game and
Is that
about
Tokaido
30 in
Duo?
one game. Yeah,
Or-
both of them.
Which one did you like better?
I liked Tokaido Duo better. I didn't dislike Isle of Cats Duel. But I was not playing it well. And so I didn't cover up. I got like negative 25 points on not filling out all of my rooms.
Right.
But I was trying to do some of the other things, but the things that I did accomplish didn't outweigh the negatives that I was getting in the game, so I just screwed up. So basically the way I said it was the game punished me for having fun. So I had fun, but the game punished me for it. JT, however, did very well. He got 0 negative points on filling all of his rooms, which I found. No, he got -5 for that. And so he only had one room. No. It was the other way around. He just kicked my butt, period. That's just the long and the short of it. Yeah, see, I got -25 points from rooms. He only got -5. He didn't. I had a card that said if I had exactly 5 rats showing, that I got 12 points. But the problem is that, and then we were talking about it during the game, rats are -5 points. So the best I could possibly ever do with that card is getting a 7-point bonus, because I'm always going to get the -5 points, but then I'll get 12 points. So that's, whatever. So it's only a 7-point bonus, but trying to complete that card meant that I wasn't able to finish other rooms, and so I got -25 points on rooms. So it was like, why did I try to do that? That was stupid. Aggregate means combined score. Yes, that's correct. I know aggregate because it's a golf game. Oh, okay. Glad they don't do aggregate scoring in hockey. Go Red Wings. Stupid Ducks. I watched part of that game last night. No, I actually didn't, because I watched like a minute of the game, and then they went to that break in first period, and then other things happened.
I would like to say that the stupid show we are watching, I literally woke up at 3:45 and was up for an hour solid, festering on what's going to happen to the characters. I could not get my brain to stop obsessing about this TV show we are watching.
Yeah.
I sat there for an hour. Finally, after an hour of being awake, I grabbed my phone and played like a brain game, like something to just kind of, and then I finally fell back asleep. But I was like, are you kidding me?
Yep.
I cannot get this out of my head. We need a break. We need a freezer break on this for like a week. I can't even process it.
I picked up a copy of Trash Pandas for $1.99 from a thrift store in Kennewick Thursday.
Nice.
It's now the office copy since I already own it. One man's Trash Panda is another man's office copy.
Exactly.
Is Eric from Detroit? Well, I would imagine Eric is from Michigan, because I can't understand why anybody outside of Michigan would ever want the Red Wings to win.
That seems kind of a strong statement.
I'm there. That's where I'm at.
Strider, stop.
They stole Chris Chelios from us, and they stole Kaner from us. So Chelios was the stinger, though, for me. I love Chris Chelios. He was a great captain. He was a great defender. Kaner was a great captain's assistant, great goal scorer, great everything, but Chris Chelios stung worse. Sam, you root for the Cubs yet aren't from Chicago.
See?
I understand that.
So he might not be from...
Oh, no. I'm not. You can root for whoever you want to, but the Red Wings are so bad that the only way you would ever want to root for the Red Wings is if you are actually from Michigan, because you kind of have to at that point.
But the Cubs
That's what
are
I'm saying.
so
I don't
bad.
care. I don't care who you root for. I was just downing the Red Wings. Now that's negative. Yes, it is. Absolutely. I will say, though, that one of the few NHL games that I've been to, one of them was the Red Wings game. And the reason I was able to do that is because I was taking beginning Russian in a freshman class at UTSA, and for a class field trip, I convinced our teacher to let me organize a trip up to Dallas to watch the North Stars play the Red Wings, because at the time the Red Wings had like 6 or 7 Russian players on their team, and so she agreed. I organized the trip.
That's cool.
We rented a bus. We went up and we watched the game. We came back.
Super fun.
It was fun.
I'm kind of excited about tonight's hockey game. I mean, I like going to our hockey games.
Mm-hmm. And it's the first one that we've been to in...
It's been a couple of weeks.
Well, no, it's actually been almost a month for me, because they've been on a long road trip stint.
Yeah.
The last few
And
weeks.
you missed a couple.
And I missed the last one, and that was 3 weeks ago, and it was a week before that, before our last game.
I don't know. It's been a while. But I'm excited tonight to see how things are going to go.
Because
We're bringing Daphne's friend.
He's never been to a professional
game at all.
Any kind of professional sporting event of any kind.
She's only been to like her brother's junior high soccer games.
Yep.
She's never been to a professional sport event at all, ever. Daphne also pointed out she's never been to McDonald's.
Well, that's okay.
It's a cultural thing. It's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
But I'm really curious to see how this is going to go. I'm kind of excited.
My dad holds to the opinion you should always root for the team closest to the place you live. I do. I root for the Wenatchee Wild. They're our local home team.
How about them Seahawks?
Nope.
How about them Seahawks?
Nope.
Did you celebrate Blue Friday yesterday?
No. Blue Friday. That's the stupidest thing on the face of the earth. I'm sorry.
I'm going to laugh so hard.
Blue Friday. What the stupid crap. How did Maddie say it? What the I want to cuss right now word?
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
But, okay, here's the thing.
What the? I really want to cuss right now.
My dad
You're making me laugh
was
so hard
a Bears fan growing up. And my mom was being from San Antonio, born and raised Texan, was a Dallas Cowboys fan. She did her best to make me a Dallas Cowboys fan. From like absolute grooming, Christmas and birthdays were always Dallas Cowboys paraphernalia, jerseys, full on Halloween costumes, whatever, helmets, you name it. My dad took us to go see the Bears play the Cowboys in Texas Stadium. And
you're geared up.
I'm geared up, dude. I've got all my Dallas Cowboys stuff on, and the Bears whooped them. And that left such an indelible print upon my soul that from that point on, I was like, screw you, Cowboys. I'm going with the winners. Now, of course, at this point, I'm like, I don't know. I can't remember exactly how. I was like super young. I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Highly impressionable. And so from that point on, I've rooted for the Bears. Started with that first because that's the team, that's the sport that we used to watch all the time. And then
Cubs.
After that, I just basically made the decision, okay, if I'm a Bears fan, then I'm going to be a Cubs fan. And you might ask, well, then why not the White Sox fan? Because I like the National League better, period. That's it. The National League plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. The pitchers are supposed to also bat. That's it. So I'm a Cubs fan. I'm a Bears fan. I'm a Blackhawks fan. And my least favorite sport by a long country mile is basketball. And the basketball back then is much different than the basketball today. And when I used to watch basketball, yes, I also rooted for the Bulls. And yes, that also happened to be during the era that Michael Jordan was there. So, but I mean, the game has changed so much between now and then. It was always my least favorite. It was fun being a Chicago fan during that
season
stretch.
Of the Bulls, yeah.
But I really couldn't care less than about basketball.
Anyway, so I'm excited for that because I have no idea how this is going to go.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be fun.
Daphne said, "Do you want to bring Sam and Jessie's gun protection ear things?"
No.
Or no. And then she said, "No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to have the experience." She goes, "If you want, you can buy the $1 earplugs."
No. I'm not going to buy earplugs. No. Let her experience the game. If it's too much and she's about to have a heart attack, okay, yeah, fine. But no.
This is, I love her. I can't. She was also afraid of our kittens last night.
Yes, she was. and Strider made her go stiff. Like, what is he gonna do? What do you gonna do?
You're such a good boy.
I've never been to a football game, but I want to someday. Been to a soccer game, baseball games, and hockey games. Yeah. Baseball games I don't necessarily like watching on TV. I like going to see them in the park though, because there's so many different sounds and things that you can experience. With the TV, you're just in one direction.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna go to Dutch. Do you guys want something? They have holiday drinks.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Too early for holiday drinks. I vetoed that.
Come say hi. Come on the live.
My hair looks terrible.
Your hair looks nice.
You say that
Come
like
say
it's,
here.
like it's something.
And say
new.
hello. Daphne's, Daphne's visiting from college, so here she is.
Yeah.
Yes, we want something. I'll text you what we want.
Okay.
Yep.
The holiday drinks are out. I'm gonna try the candy cane mocha.
That's good stuff.
Yes, that sounds
That
perfect.
is good stuff. Although you're a heathen for doing it before Thanksgiving.
It's November 1st.
I know but it's not Thanksgiving yet. That's right.
It's close enough. It's close enough.
Close enough. Listen to this.
Okay. Just next time.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'll look at what their holiday menu is.
My dad says he finds sports more enjoyable when he doesn't have to be loyal to one
I mean,
team.
that makes sense. You're kind of just enjoying the...
And that's exactly what I do with hockey. For example, I have again, it's a Blackhawks Wings rivalry. I don't actually hate the Red Wings. I was being cheeky earlier, but it was the Wings and the Ducks. I wanted to sit down and watch it because it's NHL hockey, not because I like the Ducks or the Wings. Don't just wait. Just wait. No, stop. And so yeah, I'm the same way. I don't have to watch sports just because I'm loyal to one team. I actually don't get to watch my teams play that much because I'm not in the same region that they are, and I'm not going to pay $80 a month to be able to watch all of the games when I just want to watch one of them. So. My dad says I already read that. I've been a Wings fan since the Probert days. Bob Probert is the pure definition of goon. Why does that not surprise me in the least that Eric's favorite hockey player was Bob Probert? That makes total, complete sense.
Okay, I think you're going to want a holiday drink.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Would you like to hear their specials this week? Hazelnut truffle. So you could get hazelnut truffle mocha, protein milk, all the things. Candy cane mocha, mistletoe, which you get blended with, your Rebel or your iced tea or your lemonade, or holiday cookie.
No. All that sounds too sweet.
You already love hazelnut.
I know, but do they have
Yeah, I bet they do.
hot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hazelnut.
Espresso.
Caramel drizzle.
Oh, chocolate milk?
Yes. Caramel drizzle.
I don't want a soft top though.
I can say no soft top.
Yeah. Let's see. The only sport I don't like is basketball. I like football, soccer, baseball, hockey, golf, etc.
Sam does not like golf.
Golf is boring.
I don't think you've ever watched golf on TV or...
Let me correct that statement for you. I will never watch golf on TV. I actually wouldn't necessarily mind going to watch, again, in person, a golf match because there's, I don't know, there could be some value to that, but watching it on TV, bleh, boring, snooze fest. Do they have pine sap and burnt log flavor? Speaking of which, we are going to be stoking up the fireplace today. Blake says he doesn't like basketball, yet my high school won state 2 years in a row when I was there. You don't have to like it just because your school is doing well at it. You don't like it, you don't like it.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, you want
Wait a
that?
minute.
What do I want?
What is your avatar now, Blake? What is that? It used to be one of your K-pop bands, but now it's something
It might
else.
be.
What is that? Huh. Interesting. Eric is just the white bee in an orange background as normal. And Luke's avatar looks like he's getting ready for Mad Max movie or something to that effect. Interesting. Let's see. What have we got coming up on the channel? I am going to today. Please remind me. I'm going to order the Hot Ones challenge, hot sauces,
Okay.
and that's happening today. After they come in, we'll be scheduling a time that JT, Jessie, and I will be playing the game Scoville. JT and I will be doing the Hot Ones challenge.
I will
not. Jessie. Jessie will be narrating, officiating, what have you, and we're probably going to have to help. You're probably going to have to help get the wings ready because I was under the impression, I haven't watched it nearly as much as JT has, but I was under the impression that you just take a dry wing and drizzle some of the hot sauce on it.
Okay.
And JT says no, they actually do.
They cook it in it and
shake them.
Okay.
They
sure,
shake
I
them.
can do
So
that.
we're going to have to do that the right way.
That will be my job.
YouTube can't download my avatar. Oh, okay. Change it all the time. Still a K-pop guy. All right, cool. Jessie can do the Cool Ranch challenge. She'll probably still say that's spicy.
It's spicy.
So should we make Sam guess names every museum Tuesday or just when he's not prepared?
What did you guess names to?
Well, because of all the stuff that I had to do Tuesday morning,
Yes.
I got back and it was like 5 minutes and I was like, well, crap, I haven't picked 2 games out. So I'm thinking about what games I should be picking while we actually started the stream. And so while I was thinking about it, David was just hitting me with like a bunch of clues. And I had to go, which, by the way, wasn't helping me pick. It was taking time away from that. But anyway, but
I like the reverse
I
concept.
did guess correctly both of the games that he was like super over the top of.
I know, but I think you should do next week a reverse of the games that you have.
And the
let
ones
them
and the
choose
ones I
it.
don't guess within 3, they get
A prize.
a prize.
Yes. Do a reverse. It
I get
belongs
3
in
chances.
You get 3 chances. Reverse. It belongs in a museum of games that you have or games that you know of.
There might be something to that.
I think that would be kind of fun.
There might be something to that. There might be something to that. I'm gonna stew on that. But the thing that you're trying to do in order to get a prize is stump me.
Yes.
And I can't, if I don't get it within 3 guesses.
Then they get a prize.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting. Yes, and the stream was more fun than watching you prepare. I totally agree with that. Yes.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think you should try to do that next week.
That might be something we try.
Why not? I mean, you won't have Tom to help.
It
'cause Tom
came from a museum.
I came from a museum.
No,
I know.
It came from a museum. Yes, Luke, you did come from a museum.
So did I.
Yep, we had to discontinue your, what do they call them? Your exhibit. The kids kept running out and crying, so we had to take your exhibit out. Sorry.
And Eric says to make the contest better, he'll send you stuff back that we sent him.
Fine. You
We'll just
ungrateful little
send it right back out to somebody else.
old fart. That's funny. Rhinelander. We got to get Rhinelander to the table. I don't know that you'll like that one though. That's something that's a prototype that 25th Century sent me.
Right, you got to get that.
But
Play that this week.
it's a reprint of an older game
Right.
with new artwork. So I think it will be too easy to stump Sam, but we should be able to come up with some kind of reverse gamification. Wow. Well, here's the thing. All right.
He's pretty smart, y'all.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you've got to give me a number of guesses. And, I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, I usually give you guys just 2 clues. And then, like, 10 of you take multiple guesses before you actually get it. Sometimes. Other times, people get it right off the bat. So there's got to be a number when it's just me guessing. I've got to get, first of all, a set number of guesses, and then I have to get more than 2 clues. Because I'm dealing with...
come in a box.
Huh? Yeah,
Clue
and the
number
clue
1.
can't be, oh, it's in a box. No, it has to be like, you know. I don't know if it'll be too easy to start.
I think it sounds fun.
Yeah, it could be fun. It could be fun indeed. All right, it is 10:22, so we're about an hour and a half in. That's when we usually call this. So we're going to get out of here. Come back.
David's already starting.
Only released in Japan. I wonder who's going to have that as one of their clues. If Sam has his list of games on BGG, we could pick from his library and then give him 3 clues and 5 guesses. Well, I don't have my complete library on BGG, and no, I don't think we have to do that. If you give me 3 clues, and they're all related to Board Game Geek, and you give me
3 guesses,
3 to 5 guesses, I'm probably going to be able to get it.
Oof.
Probably, but they all have to be things that I can put into a BGG engine. You know. That kind of thing. So, no Viking games. It's funny. I think Viking is actually the correct way to pronounce that. I'm going a Viking. I don't think it was a Viking. I don't think they pronounced it that way.
I don't know.
I could be just overthinking it though. But I think Viking is
Briticized.
And anglicized.
Anglicized. I was trying to say
version
Britishized, but it didn't come up in my mouth. It made me all get tangled up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, come back on Monday morning. Monday morning, we're going to be doing a live stream with just the 2 of us, and I don't know what we'll play. We'll play something. I was thinking I don't know. We'll play something. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll play something. And then Tuesday, we'll come back with It Belongs in a Museum with possible changes to the format for just that day. Just to have a bit of fun. And the rest of the week should be pretty close. We'll do a playthrough or a review on Wednesday, and then a solo playthrough on Thursday, and then another me and JT and maybe Jess. It depends on what we play on Friday. How about we give you the BGG link and give you 3 tries to pronounce it correctly? That's a different game. All right, well, we're out of here. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you, and we thank you for taking time to be with us, and we hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe, enjoy. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.